Hey everybody. So I am recreating this video. I was on Zoom and I forgot to record it. So I am recreating the video. So today we're going to be talking about how to create emails, forms, and workflows using Flodesk. So Flodesk is a fairly new software that is similar to ActiveCampaign, but it's more customizable to me. You know how I talk a lot about ActiveCampaign. They're great, but I can spot an ActiveCampaign email a mile away. So Flodesk is awesome, and I will show you why. And they're still in beta, so which means their subscription is really, really reasonable. It's $19 a month, which is amazing forever. So if you get in during the beta launch, you're paying $19 forever. And I will drop my code. I have an affiliate link. You can also receive your subscription for $19 a month as well. All right, so let's dive in. So if you're interested, go ahead and get set up, and then I'm going to walk you through how to set up your Flodesk account. So this is my dashboard. This is what it looks like. So let's get started. Let me show you how I customize my Flodesk. All right, so here we're in the overview. So this is where you would enter your account email, and then your name and your time zone and all of that, and password. Now we have to set up your email setup. So you can add up to 2 emails within Flodesk. So this is my email address that I have through GoDaddy. So you have to make sure you have a verifiable email address, because Flodesk needs to verify that. So you would add that here. And then if you have a domain name, your website, this is my website. So I wanted to incorporate my website name into my Flodesk account. Okay, and to do that, for example, my domain name is through GoDaddy. So you would just go in and update your CNAMEs here in your DNS settings. Don't worry, if you're with any hosting, they will help you, walk you through how to add this in so your domain shows up. So just contact them and they will guide you. If they don't, shame on them, but they will. They will. All right. So after that, let's talk about branding. This is one of my favorite things about Flodesk. So once you upload your logo, you don't have to change it, and I'll show you why. No more going in like an ActiveCampaign, clicking the image. So it's gonna always be in a certain place for you. Brand colors. So I am a stickler for brand colors. But my clients, when they work with me, I want the hex code. You can't just say I want light blue. No, we want the hex code of your brand. And if you don't know what that is, let me know. There's websites where you can go and select your branding colors, and it will give you your hex code, so you can make sure that everything you're working on is in line with your brand and your colors. So you would enter your hex codes here, and then they pop up here. So these are your branding colors. Then you need to enter your company details. You have to have an address. So this is just compliance. Whenever you're sending emails, you have to make sure you have a legal address, because there's spamming, regulations that you have to follow. And then another cool feature is social media links. You can add in your social media links. This is my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can add in your Twitter, Pinterest, all of that here one time. And then here you can, if you have the paid version, if you don't have the paid version of Flodesk, this will be in your footer of every email. I mean, it's great, but if you don't want that, you have to upgrade for $19 a month, and then you can turn this on and off, okay, if you don't want that in the footer. And then let's talk about opt-in setup. So you know how some email, like if you opt in, they send you another email and say, are you sure you want to confirm? I don't do that, because once you join, I don't want you to have to click again. So, but if you want that option, you can select, to have a double opt-in. And then another cool feature is integration. So Flodesk integrates with Instagram, and I'm going to show you how cool that is in a second. And then it also integrates with Shopify. Let me tell you why that is amazing. So if you are you have a product-based business and you have a Shopify store, you can integrate Flodesk to stay in contact with your customers. Amazing. All right. Also Zapier. So Zapier is like the gateway to the way all of these softwares communicate with each other, and we call anytime we are integrating Zapier with another software, we are creating zaps. So Flodesk integrates with Zapier. For example, if you are capturing leads in a Google Sheet, which I hope you're not. But if you are, we can integrate that with Flodesk. If you're using WooCommerce, you can integrate that with Flodesk. Your Facebook lead ads, people who are clicking on your Facebook ads, you can add them to a list in Flodesk. So there's so many different options. If you're using Slack, you can also use Flodesk as an integration with Slack. Okay, isn't it cool? All right, and then the rest of this is planning and billing, self-explanatory. All right, so let's dive into the good parts. All right, so let's talk about audiences. So in Flodesk, like an active campaign, we have lists and we have contacts. So in Flodesk, we have subscribers and then we have segments. Segments are like your list, right? So what I do is I created my list first. So I'm going to show you how to create a new segment, right? So you see I have tests because I did this video like 3 times. So I'm going to add a new segment, which is a new list. So this list is going to be for fall masterclass list segment. And the color I want, because it's fall, cute. All right, this is that list. This is the list. Now, let's go and add in subscribers. So if you already have subscribers from like another list, you can either import them using a CSV file, and I can't do that for the sake of this video. But for example, if you are using ActiveCampaign, you can export your contact list in an Excel doc, CSV file, that's an Excel doc, and you can import them here into Flodesk. Okay, if you need help, let me know. Or you can add them individually. Okay, I'm going to add me as a test client. Hopefully it'll let me, because I had an email, but I deleted it. Let's use, I'll use my husband's business. Here. Oh, is it obvious? Okay, and let's type in first name. Yes. Now, remember we created a segment. So I'm going to add myself to my fall masterclass list or segment. So let's save. All right, so now let's go and verify that I am added. Okay, so let's go and look. Where is the... Okay, fall masterclass. So I have 1 subscriber. Let's see who it is. It's me. So I'm added to that list or segment. Okay. Now let's talk about creating emails. All right. I'm going to just close this. Okay. So, here are a few emails that I've already created, but I will create a new one. So just to create a new one, you will click on new email. Now, the good thing about Flodesk is they have templates, a lot of them. So you can just scroll down and take a look at templates that you might like, and then you can change the format. So for the sake of this video, let's just do a personal, let me see. Let's see. This is cute. Let's do this one. So you just want to do a share some news. Okay. So now let's customize this one. Okay. So now remember we dropped in our logo. So look, it already uploads your logo here. So you don't have to add your logo every time you create an email. And then here, let's start editing. So I won't change the word. And if you want to, you can select and type. You can make it bold or whatever. So let's just change the color. So remember we added in our hex colors. They're already here. So we don't have to like, oh, what color I want. Everything is in line with your brand. So we want to choose this color. See, and it changes automatically. Now we want to add a picture. Now let's upload an image. Let's see what we want to use. Me, of course. So let's use this image. And so you can change the shape of that image. All right, so I'm there. Now, I don't like the background, so let's change. Hold on. Block. So we click on block settings here. And this is the background. So I want to make it this background that matches my brand. And then you can, edit this text. You can change the font. They have a lot of different fonts you can choose from. So let's use Poppins. I'll always use Poppins for everything. So I want to make this color, I don't know, this color. Let's make it blue. All right. So that's that. I don't really want this section. We can delete it. If you want to add another picture here, you can delete it. You can delete all of these if you want. Go down and then see right here, you can sign your name in script, which is cool. And then you can also make it bolder, change the color, and all of that. Cool. And see, they've added in some dividers. So you can also change the color of your divider. You can change the thickness, the width, all of that. And then if you don't want your logo here again, you can delete that. And then remember, we added in those social media links. So they're already added in. You can change the color of those social media buttons. You can make them bigger. It's totally up to you. And then here at the bottom, when I was mentioning, it adds your address. Great. So that's a basic email. So we're going to go to next. Now, this is where we put in who is it coming from. You can either put your name or your business name if you want to. And then your subject line, you can change that. And then you can choose an emoji, sharing great news, and then your pretext. Open, I don't know, open me for exciting news. That's your preview text. And then you can select which segment you want to send this to. So we're going to send this to that new segment, the Fall Masterclass segment or Fall Masterclass list that we created a few seconds ago. And you can also add individual. So if you want to just send it to like a few people, you can do that as well. And then we click continue. And then if you want to wait, you can send it later or you can send it now. We'll say send now. So I'll just send it now because it's going to come to me. So we'll send it. Just double check. Send it to one recipient, which is me. All right. So it's done. Now let's talk about forms. So forms are the pop-up, the lead capture forms that you see when you're on most websites. So I'm going to show you how they look like on my personal website. So Flodesk has, I'll just click on new form. You can select from a pop-up, an inline form, and I'll explain what that looks like. I'll show you on my personal website, or a full page form. If you want your like a landing page, you can also do that as well. So here is my personal website. So this is an inline form that I created in Flodesk. And then I have a pop-up. So if I scroll down on my personal website, you will see the pop-up. There it is. So this is to join. I'm like asking you again, join the waiting list. Okay. Now let's create a form. Let's say, so there are some templates here. We're going to create a pop-up. Let's do this one. We click on that. Now we want to send it to our fall masterclass because we're getting ready to launch a masterclass. So we want to let them know to go ahead and opt in. So now we can click on it. Let's change the color to make it in line with our brand. Want to change the color of the font to be, no, it's ugly. I don't like that either. Let's do it this color. Oh, no, I don't like that. Okay, let's just do this color. Okay, then we have more. What did I do? Font. Sorry, I got all the colors. Okay, so if you want to add in their first name, you can click add. You want to capture the first name. And then if you want to, you can move the fields up. So first name is first, now email address. And then another feature I like is you can change the font, of course, of this capture. And then you can change the style. I love this. So I usually use the oval. So see how it's oval, and then I have this. And then you can also change the border color. So the border is that. And if you want to change the inside, the fill color, you can change it to blue. That's ugly. But so there's just, let's just play with it a little bit. So we're going to change the font color of this to be this color. So see how it changes? And then you can make it bigger, not that big, a little bigger. You can make it thin, change the font type. Where's my poppings? So yeah, and then this is your subscribe button. Let's also make it the same. Let's change the fill. No, we can leave. We're not going to change the fill color. Let's change the border color to this color. All right, so that's our quick pop-up lead capture form. Now, the message that they will receive after they've completed the form, they have several different types. You can use the standard, the minimum, this thank you, friendly is the one I usually choose, just letting them know thanks. You just keep looking out in your inbox for updates. Casual, direct, custom. So there's different ones. So we'll just use casual for now. All right, so we're done with that part. Now remember, I said no on the double opt-in. We're not going to do that, so that they don't have to do a double opt-in. So when do we want this pop-up to display? So if you notice on my website, it didn't display immediately. So I have mine when a visitor scrolls 30% of my page, or you can do 10 seconds, 30 seconds. So we'll just say 10 seconds. When they're on your website, it's going to pop up 10 seconds after they land on your website. And then should we show this to return visitors who already subscribed? No. If they've already subscribed, I don't want to keep showing them the pop-up. So I say no. So if you want to be notified when somebody opts into your form, you can say notify me or don't. I do notify me, and then I turn it off later because I just want to see if it's working. So, but that's, it's totally up to you. All right. And then you can either have that display message set, or you can direct them to a URL. Now, if you have it, for the purpose of a URL would be if you're doing a freebie pop-up form, like if they click, they can download your freebie. So you would redirect them to where your freebie is stored, either to your Google Drive, or if you want to redirect them to another website. Okay, so that's what that means. But I don't want to do that with this one. I just want to display the success message. And then, so this is how to publish your form. So so you will copy this code. And if you have a Squarespace site, I'll try to log into my Squarespace site just to show you guys how to upload your code. Let me just. Okay, so we are in the edit mode of my Squarespace website. So here's that inline form that I showed you guys earlier. So to embed a pop-up, basically you would just click. See, I already have it here, but to add another pop-up, click the plus sign here, and then you just click embed. So it opens up that embed code area. You will copy this code and then just drop the code here, and then it will embed that pop-up and you don't have to do anything else. So simple. Okay. All right. I don't want to keep that there. All right. So we're done with that. So now let's talk about how to create an email. So if you just want to create a simple email, we're going to talk about creating an automated email. So these are a few of my emails that I've created. So I'll just show you how to make one from scratch. All right. So as you can see, Flodesk also has a lot of templates that you can use. So we're just let's use this one. It has food on it. I love food. All right. So let's customize this email that's going to go out to a list. All right, so we already have our logo. Thanks for joining the list. You add in the image here. And then here, if you have a code, you can, add your code here, change your color. And then, let's talk about this. So you can also add in fields. So like if you can use first name or friend if they don't have a name. Okay. And to do that, so let's just start here. So, let me see. Do I want to start there? So to do that. Okay, so to do that, you would just click anywhere, like, okay, let's just say, so blank, the name. So click on personalization. So here's where you would put the first name or last name. So let me just take this out and start over. So, hey, whatever. Click on here. Let's do first name. And if they don't have one, friend. Okay, let's insert it. In any day now. Oh my God. Okay, so we have our first name, friend, added. So you just click, like I told you, click on here, personalize, and you can choose first name, last name, email. If they don't have a first name, if they don't put their first name in, it'll just say friend or, whatever you want to put. And then you can do some more customizing here to these buttons. And then these are your social media blocks. So that's how we would do a simple email. So who is it coming from? We did that. Then you can do your preview text. And then what list, what segment. So I want to add it. I'm going to keep using the fall masterclass. That's my test. And then continue. So that's your email. We're going to send it later. I don't know. We'll send it tomorrow at morning. That's 6:30 in the morning. All right. So we're going to schedule that. Cool. Schedule it. We're done. Awesome. All right. So let's go and look at workflows. So I talk a lot about workflows and automations. Let me just show you guys. I want to show you guys one of my emails that I created. Okay, let's look at this one. So this is my 20% off email. And if you're on my list, you probably received this one. So another good thing, you can add in buttons that will send, if they want to schedule a consultation, I have my link here. So that's another good thing that Flodesk has. Here's another email that I created. Hang on. New email. So yeah, so let's just look at it. So I have my favorites. Let's just look at there. Hi there, friend. I think I just did this earlier as a test. So let's customize it. We don't want, I'm going to keep the legacy layout. So they have new layouts, but I don't want to change them. Now, remember I was telling you about the Instagram. So certain designs you can add in, it adds in your Instagram feed. Okay, so the last 3 posts that you post on Instagram are added at the bottom of your emails. Amazing. So that's one example. Of an email that has that. So now the last thing we're gonna do is let's create a workflow. So workflow would be a series of emails that has, some can have conditions. So let's just start a new workflow. So, and there's templates. Okay. So we want to you can do a nurture sequence, a welcome sequence, a lead magnet, sales sequence. So let's say you want to do a lead, no, let's do a lead magnet. Okay, so let's start there. We're going to customize your lead magnet workflow. So we always have to have a trigger. So click on that. Now, this workflow will begin when a subscriber is added, okay, to a segment. Which segment? The fall masterclass. Okay, that's our trigger. And then this is the email. You can either let's just try to. I'll edit it just a little bit. I don't want to look at the new layout. So you can just, click and see how it brings in your Instagram feed. So we're going to finish this. All right. And then, so let's just say they opted into your list from your website, your pop-up that we created, that form, and we want to have a time delay. Like, we don't want them to receive this email right away. So we want to wait. I would say let's wait 1 hour so you can create a time delay. And then after that, they receive the email. Now let's create a condition. So now if they opt in to the freebie, we want to remove them or send them another email. So the condition, take action if, okay, the subscriber has clicked on a link. I don't have any links in there. So the email that they're going to click the link is this email up above. And then the link, let's just pull this link. Okay. So we have that. So now, I'm frozen. All right. So now this is yes. So let's say if they don't click on the link, if they click on the link, we want to take an action. Remove subscriber from the segment because we don't need them. They clicked on the link, so we're going to remove them. If they don't click on the link, we want to send them another email. So now you can go in, if you have already created your emails, like for your nurturing sequence, your sales sequence emails, you can duplicate an existing email. So let's just pick one of the ones I created, make a copy of that and add here. So we want to keep on nurturing them. Then we can wait, add another condition. A time delay, wait 3 days, and then we want to send them another email. So you can create a new one or you can duplicate an existing one. So, and it's just that simple. So then once you're done, you just publish. So that is basically how Flodesk works. It is really, really cool. It's self-sufficient. You can check your analytics. So if you want to check analytics on an email that you have submitted to see, I'm going to switch to the new layout later. So you would basically click, let's see, let me see one. Okay, here. So you can check the engagement rate of your emails. Okay. So they have a lot of built-in features that works really, really good. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, this tutorial. And I will talk to you guys next time. If you have any questions, let me know. Drop them in the comments. I will also add the link if you want to sign up. $19 a month forever. And I think that expires soon. So Um, go ahead and sign up and get started creating your emails. The nice, beautiful templates are there. If you have questions or you need help, feel free to reach out. Bye.